Welcome.
Move it, knucklehead.
Welcome to Knucklehead Podcast with Josh Ward.
All right. Welcome back to Knuckleheads Podcast. I'm sorry I didn't post last night because I don't really have an excuse. I was really tired. I guess that's my excuse. It's not an actual excuse, but, you know, it is what it is. I've recently been watching how to take apart a little Honda Z71 mini trail. It's supposed to be a 50cc, but the guy that gave it to me put a 125cc in it. So you put that bitch in second gear and it brings the tire up, front wheel up every single time, even with my fat ass on it. Speaking of that, I have lost close to 15 to 20, probably 16 pounds. And guess what I've been doing? Drinking water. I have drank so much water. It's like I drank a little over a gallon a day. Now, oh my god, I have a sneeze. Whenever I say it, it goes away. It's irritating. I drink a little bit over a gallon a day. I think it's like a gallon and a couple 20 ounces. I think that's what it kind of averages out to. But oh my god, do I have to pee. I think I have my mother's bladder. Because when I was a kid, well, not a kid, but when I first got my license, so yeah, I was a kid, my mom was in the car with me. First of all, you go 5 miles over the speed limit and she's screaming at me to slow down. In Stone Ridge, where I sort of grew up, was there's these speed bumps on this one road in Stone Ridge, and I cannot, don't ask me the name of the road. I'm sure my buddy DJ knows the name of the road, but there was like a stretch of road in this neighborhood that had like these speed bumps on it, but it was only that road. It was so weird. And these bumps were like hellacious. If you didn't go over them slow, you were wrecking your vehicle. Like that's how brutal these speed bumps were. And the street was so small because it's sort of ghetto back there. The street was so like narrow that people parked on both sides of the road, and there's only one way to go. So if you basically play chicken with somebody until somebody decides to pull off to the right until you can pass them. Sometimes, I never played chicken because I was too afraid that I was going to get grounded, which I did many of times. But whenever my mom was in the passenger seat of my little 96 Toyota Corolla, okay, very first car ever, I wish I still had it. It's the greatest car I've ever had. $20 full tank every time. But she's in the passenger seat and I'm driving over this bump and she goes, "Oh, I peed my pants." That's how weak her That's how weak her bladder was. She consistently pissed her pants. And not because she didn't care enough to, not go to the bathroom or anything. It was that weak. I don't think she has that problem anymore because of surgeries and whatnot. Speaking of which, my mom's had a lot of surgeries. Okay, a lot of surgeries, whatever. But these doctors, they give my mom like these pills, like pain reducers, right? And it takes my mom for a loop every time. Like she eyes half open, glazed over. She's on Mars already. She's there already. We just have to catch up. But I really hope she doesn't kick me for saying this type of stuff. But I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just making fun of her. She has to have somebody help her around because the drugs they give her are super toxic, I guess, or the level of, I don't know. I don't take pills. I don't even like taking ibuprofen. I don't even know if that's how you say it correctly because I don't like taking medicine at all, in any way, shape, or form. And it's not because I don't like taking medicine in period, whether it's pill shape or liquid shape. Wow, liquid form or like pill form. You know that medicine that you used to get when you were a kid. It's gonna drive me crazy. But it had like a measuring tube, and at the end of it was like a spoon, and it was like bubblegum flavored crap. But it wasn't Pepto-Bismol, because Pepto-Bismol tastes like shit. I took a drink of it just to see what it would taste like, because I was curious. That's the thing. I am overly curious. That my curiosity is going to get me friggin' killed one day. I swear it is. I have gotten in so much trouble before just because I'm curious. And it's no lie. When I see something shiny, I want to mess with it. I want to touch it, take it apart, see how it works. I've always been like this. I would go in like this little storage room in my old house we used to live in Stone Ridge, and underneath the stairs was a bunch of random crap, like a storage. My family just threw stuff in there. I would go in there. I found a radio, like an old radio, and I broke it because I wanted to know what was inside of it. And of course it was just speakers and wires and crap, but I was like, okay, I'll put it back together. I could not put it back together, and I was petrified that my mom was going to be pissed because I broke the hell out of this. So you know what I did? I threw it away in the dumpster. I lifted up like a couple bags, threw the radio down in there, and then put the bags on top of the radio. No one ever found out because it was just an old piece of crap radio that I'm sure they're going to throw away anyways. But my child mind told me just to throw it away, hide it. Throw it away and hide it. So basically you kill two birds with one stone. You hide it and you're throwing it away without your parents knowing. Matter of fact, I think Bill took the trash out that morning. So technically he threw it away. My stepdad, Bill. He threw it away. So the guilt plays on him. Anyway, the government shutdown is over. Like, that's not important to me. It should be, but it's not. Anything political, I steer clear of, because honestly, if it starts affecting drag racing, motorcycle drag racing of any sort, if it starts affecting cars or race cars or race bikes, then I'll start caring. I mean, I kind of care about guns. Well, let's be honest here. All my friends shoot guns. Like I said before, the guys who run Deep Six, two of my best friends, two of my brothers pretty much. I mean, my dog is having a conniption right now. What are you doing, man? You good? Can I continue with my podcast that I've been putting off? Thanks. He's going to start crying here in a second. I just know he is. I turn my back to him, and he's been tearing up my room this whole time because I've been reading stuff on my computer. But, by the way, I don't know why I just thought about this, but on my Facebook, I got a message from somebody about the Rapid stuff. Like the Miracle Wrap, not Miracle Whip, okay? Not the mayonnaise, or no, that's not mayonnaise. Is it? Whatever. It's like the Miracle Wrap. It's like that wrap you put around your stomach and, oh, I lost 10 pounds. I don't know what. You don't lose 10 pounds. I think Miracle Wrap is just like essential oils, sort of. Essential oils are good for some things. But when you use it to like, oh, I have a rare skin disease that I only need certain medicine for. I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to use essential oils. Now you're dead. Don't be stupid. If somebody said, hey, if you don't take this medicine, you're dead. I'll take the medicine, and I hate taking medicine, like I just said. But I'm not going to say, like, you know what? No, I got my essential oils. It doesn't freaking help you. Not in that case, at least. It smells good. I'll give you that. One of my best friends, the guys I race with, their mother, which is pretty much a second mom to me, she uses essential oils. And seems to be helping her. But I got curious. I was in the bathroom at their house, and I saw one little essential oil bottle that said mint on it, and I was like, I gotta smell it. I gotta smell it. So I popped it open, and I got a big old whiff, and I about passed out. The aroma was so strong, and I took like a deep inhale, like a dumbass, and I about passed out. That's it. You can ask Jeremy, my best friend Jeremy. You can ask him. Anything I do is pretty intense. He asks me to do something, I break it. I'm the king at breaking shit. I break so much stuff, it's not even funny. I worked at a Cadillac dealership. I just recently, it's a Nissan dealership and a Cadillac dealership. I recently was working for the Cadillac part. I started off in Nissan. They moved me over to Cadillac to work underneath a master tech. His name's John. This man is a vast, endless pit of knowledge, and I valued working underneath him. But he where in the hell was I going with this? Wow. I cannot believe I just lost my mind here for a second. Well, whatever. Yeah, but I was working at the Cadillac dealership with John, and then moved me back over to the Nissan side. But I knew where I was going with this. Whenever I worked for John, I would break every freaking thing. I remember he asked me to replace a cabin filter in like a Cadillac, like a DTS Cadillac. I basically destroyed the glove compartment. And I'm very hard on myself, so I was kicking my own ass about that forever. That's another thing, dude. I lose my mind all the time. Like, I'll be in mid-conversation talking about something, boom, don't know what I'm talking about. It's got to be a disease. It's got to be a disease. Does it run? It better not run in the family. It probably does. Well, my father definitely runs in the family, I can tell you that right now. But, let's see here. I was looking at the 2019 Manufacturers Cup schedule. And the Man Cup Motorcycle Drag Racing presented by Vance and Hines, right? So April 5th through the 7th at SGMP in Valdosta, Georgia. That's like 30 minutes away from where I live now. July 12th through the 14th is Dragway 42 in West Salem, Ohio. That is a great drag strip. I drove 4 hours. I drove not 4 hours. I drove like 16 hours with Jeremy and his dad. We took the diesel truck attached to the trailer with all the bikes in it. We drove from South Carolina all the way up to Ohio. Well, me and Jeremy left South Georgia to go to his dad's house, and we left that night. We drove through the night, got there at like 10 or 11 the next day. But that was a blast. They got a new one. September 27th through the 29th is Darlington Dragway, Darlington, South Carolina. That is, I don't know. Last time it was Galat. The third race was Rockingham, but Rockingham's a fourth race now. October 26th through the 27th is Rockingham, North Carolina, which is Rockingham Dragway. And that is a fantastic drag strip. I will be going back to that drag strip, that's for sure. But it was scorching hot. That's a track I almost jumped off the bike. Well, I wouldn't have jumped off the bike. I would have rode that thing until it killed me. But and the last race is back at SGMP in Valdosta, Georgia. I will be attending the opener, which is April 5th through the 7th, and the finals, which is November 21st through 24th. And hopefully I can bring my A game. I'd like to race my own bike, but we'll see how that goes, because I'll be a full-time student, and I don't know if I'll be able to. My bike will be ready by then, because I have to get out blocks. All right, I have to get an extended swing arm. Right, so either I need to get a block for it, which I don't even think they make blocks. They have to. If they do, I'll find them. I haven't found it yet. But I have a air shifter to put together and hook up. I have to do a leak down test. I gotta replace the rear tire, getting a chain extension. Oh, there's a lot of stuff I have to do, and I plan on doing it a lot next month, that's for sure. But the problem is, right now, school starting, I want to have at least 2 months worth of rent saved up. So I have something. I want to have at least 2 months worth of rent saved up, because my GI Bill doesn't start kicking in until 30 to 45 days after your initial start day of college. So classes start March 25th for me. So I'm going to go ahead and assume 45 days after, because this is the government we're talking about, and they take their sweet ass time doing anything. But I want to have at least 2 months of rent saved up, and food, phone bill and stuff like that. So this next month is going to be, I'm going to be a hermit, Also, one of my very good friends, his name is Tanner. He's teaching me how to weld. I'd say teaching, because he knows he does it for a living. So yeah, he's teaching. But worked on the MIG the other day, or last Sunday. I did some MIG welding, and I'm gonna guess it wasn't too bad. They said it wasn't too bad. It didn't look too bad compared to other welds that I've seen done anywhere. These are definitely. I did MIG welding last Sunday. Tomorrow, by the way, that little Honda Z50, that 71 Z50, I'm taking the swing arm off, and actually everything's down to little pieces right now, because I'm going to grind it, sand it down and whatnot. But the swing arm I'm taking over to Tanner's. We're going to cut it, and we're going to weld a swing arm like extension onto it. I'm going to mess around and see if I can't make it into a little drag mini trail. I think that'd be really cool just to see around. But if I do that, that means I have to get a chain extension for that, and I hope they make those. I'm pretty sure they do, but I'm pretty excited for that. That's gonna be fucking hilarious. While I'm at school, I know I'm gonna have to be working on my bike in my living room. That's why I'm hoping that they give me a first floor room. I really hope they give me a first floor room. The school, the MMI doesn't have dorms, so I think that they have like apartments programs through the school. Only if you're going to that school do they have like the apartment program. You still have to pay rent, obviously, and whatnot, but if you go through the school and you do school housing, which is the program, then you don't have to pay utilities. It's all paid within the rent. So you don't have to pay them like separate, I don't think. But the living expenses for like budget living is relatively cheap, because they pricing. Here we go. So a budget monthly housing payment per student private bedroom option is $719 a month. Now, that's roughly $1,400 and some. That's budget by myself. Now, if I was to get a shared bedroom, that's $509. That's 200. Wait. Yeah, that's like $200 cheaper. But I will not live with somebody, especially college students, because they're the most disgusting creatures on the face of the earth. They really are. And I know people are going to say, well, you're going to be a college student. Yeah, but I also served 4 years in the military where all I did was clean and stuff. Plus, I like things to be tidy now. I'm not going to say I was always the cleanest person in the world. And honestly, right now, I think this isn't clean at all. I got water bottles out the ass stacked up in this bedroom. That's because I'll wake up in the middle of the night, crack open a bottle of water, chug it, go back to sleep. 20 minutes later, I'm waking up with my bladder about to explode. I can barely walk to the bathroom. So you can say I'm pretty smart in that aspect. But yeah, I like things the way I like them, and hopefully I just don't have a room with a flat with like 4 other people. I want an entire little apartment by myself. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'll do month to month. That's fine. But I'm not going to pay I'm not going to pay more than $750 a month. So like me, I have been searching like crazy, and the problem was with the OG. But if I can get him ESA certified, which I already have, certifications on its way, then everything's going to be a lot easier. I don't have to pay for him at all, because if he's a service dog, then that's all that matters. That's all I really care about. That's all they care about. All they want to see is a little cert. He's crying right now because he has probably to go outside at the most inconvenient of times. I don't know. I plan on getting his paw print as a tattoo somewhere. That's definitely happening. I think next time I take him to the vet, I'll have him like ink it and put it on a piece of paper so I can take it to the tattoo parlor and get it somewhere. Speaking of tattoos, oh my god, I need a new one so bad. It's driving me crazy. I need therapy. I need needle therapy ASAP. ASAP Rocky. What happened to that guy? It's been a while since I've heard. But yeah, I'm hyped to start school. Getting everything ready and all that other crap is obnoxious. It's driving me absolutely crazy. By the end of next month, by the end of February, I want to have called and had everything set up through the school to where all I got to do is move down, get settled in, and start school. That's it. That's all I want to do. Everything's pretty much done. I've already done my GI Bill paperwork. I've already done a school paperwork. I've already signed all the documents, all my FAFSAs. The only thing left to do is the housing, and which I will be doing near the end of next month, because you don't want to do it too early because I don't have money for a down payment or anything like that. It's roughly going to be like $1,400. But yeah, dude, I'm sick to death of doing all this crap with the school, calling people, and even though the woman I'm talking to about the schooling is freaking hot. She's so hot. The only reason I know she's hot is because we did a virtual tour, really, when me and her were setting everything up. She was giving me like my benefits and whatnot. She sounded hot. She had like a little, like a rat, like a kind of like she smokes, but she probably doesn't because she's like way too hot for that. I don't know. I'm just being really judgmental right now, but she had like a raspy voice. Like a deeper raspy voice. I don't know. It's kind of hot sometimes. Some women can pull it off. Most women can't. But she was talking to me about the school and whatnot, and then she was like, yeah, if you want to go to this website, then I can show you what page to click on, what you need to fill out and whatnot. I was like, all right. So I clicked on it, and her picture was right there, and I was like, oh my god, dude, why are you so hot? I was like, I don't really have like full conversations with her out of like respect of her job and whatnot, plus way out of my league. But I was like, yeah, maybe I'll see you around the school when I get started. She goes, yeah, I don't work there. I work in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm like, okay, yeah, sounds good. So I'll never see that, but it was just funny because as soon as she popped up, nobody else was in the house. Jeremy was at work still, and I was like, oh my god, dude, she's banging. Anyways, yeah, this past week has been exhausting. I've worked my white ass off. I am exhausted. I have worked just normal hours, but like everything, all I do is oil changes now. Nothing difficult. It's not difficult at all. You know, a car comes in, I recommend certain things just like normal oil change places do. But there's a lot now. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, now I get flack, which actually, moving over to do oil changes actually helps me. I would rather be on the Cadillac side learning stuff, but right now it's all about saving money and making as much money as possible. So I get paid not a lot an hour, about 10, sadly. But I also get like bonuses if I turn enough hours, right? So that definitely helps. It helps a lot, especially us having a lot of people come in for oil changes, and I recommend like brake flushes and crap like that. But I'm more excited to work on bikes and four-wheelers and jet skis and stuff like that. Anything Honda and Suzuki, that's for sure. I am so hyped. And then when I come back home, I'm going to start start going to school as a welder, so I have that underneath my belt. It's like a fallback. So eventually I'd like to open up my own shop. That'd be really, really cool. I would love to do that. I was thinking like it'd be cool to have like a loft house, so like the first floor is the shop and like the garage and all the bikes and the four-wheelers and dirt bikes and all that, and like the second floor is like my house. I think it'd be cool. I don't know, it might be a little cramped, but it'd be my shop. I'm a single guy. It's just gonna be me and Diogi. Maybe you can be a little shop puppy running around greeting customers and whatnot. Yeah, that'd be really cool. But yeah, I'm excited. Once I start school, I'm gonna try to make it up for opener of SGMP, and then once I end school, also one of my best friends are getting married. I'm hyped to go to that. I don't even care if I have to miss a day of school. I can only miss 3 for the entire year, and I plan on missing at least 1 day to fly and go see my best friend get married. Ryan, congratulations, bro. Love you, man. So excited, dude. Cannot wait. Yeah, sorry again for not posting yesterday, but I'm posting today. If y'all don't like it, y'all can shove it. No, I'm just joking. I'm gonna hop off here, edit this a little bit, and I'm gonna post it right away because I told you guys I'd record and post it tonight, which I will be doing. I know this podcast isn't as exciting as everyone thought, or actually not as exciting as I thought. It's going to be more interesting when certain people start joining me, my friends start joining me, because then I can be a little sophisticated, and then eventually I'd like to get like a camera to watch us like talk, kind of like I don't know if you guys ever watch this, and this isn't like an endorsement or anything, but one of my favorite podcasts is called The Basement Yard by Joe Santagato. You should listen to him. Oh my god, these guys are morons. It's the funniest thing on the face. They're so stupid. I could listen to them all the time. they're so goofy. They're goofy. But yeah, their podcasts are like an hour and a half long. I'd like to get to that. I'd like to get to that type of distance, but I'd like to get my buddies on there too. Maybe get somebody as a dedicated person to talk with, so I don't have to sit here and talk to myself all the time. But yeah, alrighty. Well, until next week.